Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I got a couple things to show. None of them are this, but um, gotta I gotta actually open up what we're doing today. Stuff like this. It's not gonna be like super interesting, but um. Okay, hey nerdy commentator, hey Goose, hey Puppet Jam. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm just buying too much stuff. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was just working on. I've been like on a mad dash to fix the UI and menus in the game, and I want to show you what I have so far. Let me see if I can go get all this stuff. Is it? Was it? Okay, that would be Unity. Okay. All right. So I just did a bunch of coding here, so it might not work. Check the console. Hey, Last Gogeta, how you doing? Maybe no problem. Yep, there's a lot of problems. Wow. Very. Oh, right. It's not gonna. Oh, okay. We gotta do one very important thing. Where are you? Token. Should be here, and then add that, and then add this. Okay, and then I have to do a bunch of other changes in the code. Okay. I need to take a drink of dimension problem. I won't. Okay, if I get there, you won't be coming back for the next stream. Okay, so oh, all right. So now that both people can independently pick whoever. And it will just give you whatever you want. Pick sprays as well. And then you can ready up. I'll give you that. You can cancel it. Get a new message. Get 3 seconds to cancel it. You go to the next one. And this doesn't work yet. But you can also go back if you press. And then we're here. Or you just click it and turn off the volume. Oh, that should. Oh, okay, yeah, that should just. Yeah, I should change that. Yep, there's a problem. Oh my god, what'd I do? Uh. Oh my god. Go backwards. You go. So annoying. You know what I should do? I should just do this. Here, choose controller and choose. There's nothing else I should be looking at. Sorry. Okay. SP manager. Kufi's here. Okay. Throw Kufi with the Molotov. Puppet hates money, loves comics, right? I have to survive till Stellar Blade is out on Switch 2 and Blood Rain as well. Oh yeah, Stellar Blade. Yeah, that was surprising. It came out on Switch 2. Limited time before I pass out. Well, no problem. Speaking of Compact DC, Batman, Long Halloween, excellent. I love Long Halloween. Absolute Catwoman, Last Ronin, right. Last Ronin's fun. Also picked up Ask #1 for the Energon universe. I'm good. I could only watch half watch the direct at work, so I'll rewatch later. Oh, I will be talking about the Nintendo Direct. If you're not afraid of spoilers. Energon is Transformers, right? Hey, hello. Okay, to tell the truth, I don't speak Spanish, but I like milk on warm sunny days when I can relax and eat on a pizza like French Montoya, Montana. See, through my copy. My copy of Mask backfired in a funny way. Kingdom Hearts 4, right? Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh yeah. Oh right. That was one thing I wanted to go over before I forgot. We made it. We were redeemed because of the Nintendo and Xbox. Uh, here, here. Oh, right here. We got it. I get that. Oh, you saw 70% of the direct. Okay. Do you see the ending? And hey, tag Manink Manink on the on Twitch. How you doing? Oh yeah, Goofy is a short stack. I will only be unaware of something if it was JP Direct exclusive or showed up less than 20 seconds. Okay. The reason why my mask backfired was because I had to buy one of those blind bag copies of the comic and want to know what version I got. How come KH4 is real but not Senran Kagura 7? Didn't they go? That's what you're right, yeah. Ending was spoiled. Definitely more real. I have opinions on the remake. KH4 was huge. It was huge, but like what they showed us wasn't really anything. It was just kind of it was that trailer we saw years ago, but with some gameplay. Just it was the same basic places. So how's problem solving going? If you're talking to me, it's going. I have to I think all I have to do is this, though. Oh, why wouldn't that work? I wouldn't choose controller work. I get it. I don't know. I got the ultra advanced copy of issue 2, which is good, but no, I want a copy of issue 1. Do they come up at this stage of Game Fest? How many problems? Like, just constant. It's literally constant problems. And I haven't finished because I have to put like I have to default to CPU and all that. It's quite a bit to do on this stage right here. Um, let me see. Oh right. Oh shit, I was in the completely wrong area. I guess I didn't ever show you then. So I was in the studio mode. Uh, all right. So now you can choose independently. And so I'll just do the classic, and now you can wait for a second. You can use your controller or you can use your keyboard to get where you want. I'm gonna pick this, and yeah, then we'll just go on to the next game. Wait, wait a minute, what? Oh, did I put? Oh yeah, I did put movement onto rec. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The crawlers are like the size of a tablet. Oh, am I missing something? Um, hmm. Can you guys hear me? Actually, okay, good, good, yeah. The UI is finally readable, right? Exactly. What about player two controls? So player two controls is the keyboard, mouse support, and a Wii remote input. It has some mouse support. It has less mouse support than before because now everything's done through controller and keyboard. Oh, there it is. An egg crawler like alien that primarily hatches inside living body and tries to invade one, but a crazy nurse have to shut down. What is 40 aliens to replace their heart and release pleasure? Big all mouth tentacles. Tendrils. Okay. Okay. That means I think that will be basically everything. I'm gonna have to commit to something right now. Was it CPU select? Now I'm gonna have to this. line thing. Now I have to. Where is it? Load controller. I think. I'm good looking at the script right now. No, it was choose. Oh my god, so much to do. That did load next, and then when you load controller, and then when you go into here, select just. It's gotten way more complicated. It goes to here, and then you confirm character. You hold select. Sorry. Um, how experienced are you with programming? Where do you learn from? So I've learned over the course of like 5 years how to program. I originally made there's a tutorial on Pong somewhere that I just made Pong, and then with Unity, and it teaches you step by step. And then I decided to like it teaches you step by step. So I did that, and eventually I found out how to make this game. I just learned over time, and I also have went to like a little boot camp for JavaScript. So which is like web design, which is the job I'm trying to get right now. So I've gotten quite a bit of experience now. Basically, this is the first game I made, so this is the most probably the worst programmed, and like so when I go back in now, it's a lot easier for me to overhaul this stuff. But it's basically only took me like a week so far to completely reprogram and overhaul these menus, because I got so much better. Because I've made so many other games. I made learned best practices and learn how to do other programming. Gray-haired cyber with their entire mouth and throat replaced with a lighter. Also, bigger weapons like 2 times height in height. It's like Galvatron. Yeah, he's number one now because he talks so much. Ultimate short stack. I'm gonna have a story mode eventually. Yeah, some kind of story mode. Um, Online comes first, I think, and then I'll do a story mode. But I'm gonna make a roadmap, which I think I should have a roadmap. Let me open. Hopefully my computer doesn't explode because of Notepad. Okay. Roadmap. Roadmap for autumn. So 5 characters in total. Uh, 5 stages in total. Online mode, single player, and changing battle UI. But I guess I'm doing that right now. Yes. So once I get I might put online a little higher, but I might do that at the same time as I make the 5 characters and stages. Probably will, and then put that. Expressive superhuman mute, but they are very short and cute criminal. Got to add the Chinese part. I'm already on Notepad, so I'll add that. Okay, then we get to confirm character, and confirm character happens all the time. Choose friend. That's what it is. Um oh, here, this is choose friend. Okay. So I should do this. If this is okay, so what I should do is here. If controller screen act sorry. Not might not be great television, but load next. Hey, Joker. How you doing? Back in an hour? All right. See you. See you later. Yeah, how you doing, Joker? We're doing some programming before we get to the next bit. Do you have a server for your game? I don't have a Discord. I can't moderate it. Um, Probably once I get to the online, that will change. So again, I'm doing pretty good. It's lots of stress from this thing. What are the name ideas you have for the Untitled platform fighter? Untitled platform fighter. I had an idea for like Soul of the Warrior, but it's a very generic name. I don't know. Maybe something about gathering storms, something. I don't know. I haven't had ideas for it in a while. Yeah, name ideas. Just name like I'm open to ideas. Okay, if I get that. Oh God, it's separate. All right, so you know what? That's okay. So oh, I got it now. I got you now. Set free. Okay, I was smart. My previous version was smart to separate all of this. The previous self, past self. That's the word. There we go. Yep. Okay. Okay. Where is load controller? There you are. And then we CPU load controller. I'm gonna try this, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna go on to the next thing. Right. Okay. Sorry. No, just go server for the game to play online. Not yet, but I am. I'm gonna work on online. Get your ass ready. Okay. Oh shit! It works. Oh my god, it works. It just works. Isn't that great? Okay. Okay, so there's some problems, but I got to where I need. I wonder if wait, if I press select center, right? Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, it works. What the fuck is he doing? Oh my god. Okay. All right, cool. We got it. Congratulations, everybody. We did it together. It works. That every all that stuff I did in, like off screen just now, I did quite a bit of stuff moving things around, and it just works perfectly fine. Except one issue, and we'll see if that balloons into 20. Okay, now let's move into the next area. Let's go to transition. Okay, now we're back to this. I'm gonna get this here. Okay, cool. Sorry. You're gonna pass out at 3? Alright. Let's see you later then. At 3. What's on top platform settings and themes? Um sorry, don't jump. Yeah, jump good. What's the setting and theme? Okay, so the setting is basically is like the world 100 years in the future. So at the present at like the in the past, all these monsters from folklore came out of the woodwork, like chupacabra, vampires, werewolves, all that stuff. All of them. Or anyone that I find interesting. They come out of the woodwork and they start attacking people again, like all of them everywhere on Earth. So it becomes this huge global problem, but people can't really help each other because they're tied up alone, fighting their own monsters. So 100 years pass, and humanity is like not decimated, like half, or just a huge amount of the population is dead. But they figured out a new normal. Um, Typically, it's a fortress city. Not much air travel happens anymore, and the theme is like fantasy. It's like sci-fi fantasy, so it kind of changes. Like America is kind of cyberpunk. Like Japan is it's like a fusion, so it becomes like Japan becomes like a science fiction throwback to the like traditional Sengoku era, that sort of thing. You check on my food, okay? Yeah, teamwork, we did it. But yeah, that's the idea. So if you got any names for that, all right. So here, we added the Xbox and the Nintendo one. So the first and foremost, Copium, Persona 6 came out, which is crazy. So I said one will show. Me personally down here, uh, I said one would show, and I was right on that. But then in the Nintendo one, Duskbloods and Kingdom Hearts 4 was shown, and that was chat. I think that was last Vegeta said 3 will show. So we actually got 3 at the 11th hour. At the end of the Nintendo Direct broadcast, they showed Duskbloods and Kingdom Hearts 4. We actually got all our Copium predictions. Then for Unlikely, we did really good. So Street Fighter 6 trailer, we got those. Splatoon Raiders, that was the Nintendo one. Metro 2039 was shown. Doom the Dark Ages DLC was shown. I wanted that. Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 was shown, and Halo was shown. That was all six, so we were all right. We actually got likely wrong. Likely, likely was 10. I said 10, chat said 11. We actually got 9. No Sonic Frontiers. We got Sonic Racing. No Pragmata. No RE9 DLC. No Tokon. No Avatar. No Mobile Slop. Or I don't think there's any Mobile Slop. No Last of Us remake. No GTA 6. No Extraction Shooter. I don't think there was another MOBA. Might have been. Mortal Shell 2 did come out. VF6 came out. No Kojima, which is surprising. Lords of Fallen 2 came out like 3 times. Monster Hunter Wilds expansion, E-Day. That was a freebie. Gears of War E-Day. Stranger Than Heaven. Phantom Blade Zero didn't. Oh yeah, COD came out. Specifically, COD Modern Warfare 4. Star Wars Galactic Racer, excellent looking. Blood of the Dawnwalker. We got really close. We almost got everything this time. So there's a possibility to see a square-head, blonde, blue-eyes president in a kimono. No, actually, everyone's gotten very racist. Um, because they all fought each other. They all fought the monsters so long, and they couldn't rely on help from anyone else because everyone else was dealing with the problems too. So they all became very xenophobic. So whoever was there, whoever was there at the time, that's kind of what the national identity was. So like in Japan, if it was all Japanese people, that's kind of the identity. In like France, it's like multicultural. Whoever's French and whoever has like history, like family history in France, they're considered French. So it kind of became like a reset from that point. Folk fighter. That's a good one. Yeah, you see, simple, easy to remember, unique, and represent the game. Yep. But you also can't be generic, which is unfortunate. So we did really good here. Hey, your character's awesome. I really respect your submarines. I don't know English, but some of your videos have auto dubbing software. Oh, cool. Well, good luck with your project Green from Russia. Is that why I've been getting more Russian comments? It's because I got auto dubbed. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rocky. I'm glad you like my stuff. I'm gonna be making more of it. Shenanigans, something. What was it? Super Smash Brothers Kerfuffle. That was the next Smash game. Um. Okay, right. What we're doing today was stages. Ow. Um. Oh yeah, but it was very the Nintendo Direct was very disappointing. That's the word for it. To me, it was for me it was very disappointing. Um, but yeah, the ending, sure, it looked a little weird. Um, they are changing the art style again for Zelda, even if it is a remake. It looks like those Uncharted what's the word uh Unreal Engine. You saw those things like Unreal Engine, like hire this man Nintendo, Unreal Mario, Unreal Zelda, Unreal Sonic. You've seen those YouTube videos. Yeah, that's what the Zelda thing looks like. Like it's so different. I want to see what they do with the lighting because I don't know. It's I guess it's hard to say. Like for me, Zelda Ocarina of Time because they had so limited, ability to do stuff. Um, it had this like really dark atmosphere, and I want to see if they keep that. They keep that like really dark, not really dark, dark moodiness to the game that the 3DS remake really failed on, in my opinion. Deadeye? Deadeye Myth Brawlers? I want something like cool. That's the main thing. I want something really. I don't want like you know like Castle Crashers, that sort of thing. I want something like really interesting or really cool. Ill Severance. Ill like the game. It could be something ridiculous. Like A Son of the Moonlight is just supposed to be ridiculous. Whether it has meaning or not. Um, okay. What are you planning on working on today? Hey, smallest of men. We are working on the stage ideas. Blood bearers. Okay, we're getting there. That's something. That's cool. Sounds interesting. You could do like Monster Hunter sort of thing, like a Vampire Hunter, because like that's kind not really what they do, but it's look at this is actually kind of the plot of Darkstalkers to an extent, actually. Because in Darkstalkers it's explained more, but they like the I think the real world and the demon world or monster world or whatever are fusing, and so all these like sort of monster characters come into the regular world. The Mercy? People are hunting. How feeling with the Mercy? Folk Hunter, the Mercy, Blood Bearers, Ill Severance, Myth Brawlers, Deadeye. Hey, Puppet Jam. That means no in Russian. Oh. No Mercy. Oh, it's translated as the Mercy. It's auto translating. So I have an idea for a stage. Basically, the stage in the mountains. There's like a temple in the mountains, but I wanted maybe like a temple in a cave. If you remember the Monkey King, he Monkey King he became Monkey King when he went behind a waterfall on a dare, and he found like it was hollow. It was a hollow cave behind a waterfall, and there was a giant palace inside. So I want to do that. Like it's like an old forgotten temple inside like behind a waterfall. So it's like huge. So I have to plan it out, and that'll be one of the stages. So there's one big gigantic waterfall in the background. No Mercy, like it's cool. I'm thinking like, here, let me just write these down actually. No Mercy, Ill Bearer, or Ill Severance. That also sounds cool. Myth Brawlers, Blood Bearers. Reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Yeah. See, Mortal Kombat also sounds really cool. I guess I also had to like figure out what's the gimmick here. Okay. No, I can't have that. It has to be able to go down. True convergence. Yeah. A convergence. Actually, yeah, it might be like a term for it. Like the convergence, even though that's the thing for Korra, but true convergence is, yeah, it works. Something. The monster fighter you plan on creating one day should be called ILC Stalkers. Maybe Inferno something. That might be a little too on the nose. What's a word? Wasn't there like a game, Sid Meier's Civilization by Sid Meier's sort of thing? You need to buy Journey to the West. Oh, Collision, like the book. Oh, or like a comic, I assume. Collision, True Convergence. Hmm. I have to develop the story a little more before I decide on title. I like Demon something. Heaven something. Heaven or Hell, but that's a Guilty Gear tagline. Sever Algimines. What is that? I was thinking of Journey to the West parody name like Journey of Fist. Oh, okay, yeah, actually. Yeah, sure, we can try that. Demon is a myth. Demonic convergence. I think that happens in Doom. So try and make it like not sound too generic. Because demonic convergence could be a bunch of things. Descendants of the Old World. Yeah. Ascendants, that's a good one. The Demons of the Old World was also cool. Sounds cool. Myth Collision. Yeah, you got there's Myth Collision. True Convergence also sounds cool. Ill Severance. Something Severance. That sounds like a fighting game name though. A generic name nobody uses for some reason is Lost Daemon. Daemon. Huh? Sure. Oh, the book. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Long book. That's for sure. Is it not like just available? I wonder if it's available online. It has to be, right? It's so old. Yeah, it should be because the copyright is completely gone. It's just that what they do is the translations are still copyrighted, so the original text is not. They do that with Dante's Inferno. What platform players? Hey, M10 Kawa. Um, the I'm making a platform fighter. Let me show it, can I? Wonder if I do I have like an image. Let me check. Let me check for like an image here. Promo. Oh, I do. Yeah, sure. So it doesn't look like this right now, but this is the idea. Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing something else like this. I'm doing some UI exploration. This is like the different UI it could be. So like when you get to 16 players, it could be like this. Less than 16 players, it could be like this. It's a little wider, you have more space. A game where you kill the equivalent of Hell God and get a BJ by an angel at the end. Would be a fun ending. 825 XP. Wow. It's an energetic short stack. That's what Kufi is. I got the pronunciation right. Oh, thank you. But I prefer physical over digital. That's why my wallet hates me. Oh yeah, it makes sense. You want to actually own the things you buy. If you have it, unless until the day they come in and like have like repossession. They just break into your house and take your stuff. But it's as a genre. Yeah, yeah, it's like Smash. There's so many game ending ideas. Well, if they're good as get a blowjob from an angel, that's pretty fun. What was I doing with this actually? I was gonna clean this up and then actually use it. Yeah. So I'm just designing this. This should be in the wall. This is built into the side of the cave. It's a little flat right now, so I think I'm gonna like pull it up, make it because it also like supposed to come down to here, and maybe like there's like holes in here and like different. I put every single thing that could possibly be involved in like interesting mountain temples. Samurai face masks tend to have throat protection. Would you consider adding it to that character? It'd be nice and flappy. Maybe. Maybe some type of extra throat protection. But the suit is supposed to be like super bulletproof and stuff. This is supposed to be like a magic sort of suit, not magic, but like basically magic. It's supposed to be bulletproof. It can change like camo. It has like it's really thin, but it's I'll say bullet resistant, basically bulletproof, slash proof. It's like a literally a second skin. What's that? Special. Okay. I forget what I wrote there. But yeah, I might add something to the neck though, because it looks too if even if it is magic, even if the suit is basically like made of impossible material, it still has to look like it's constructed. That's really important. And right now, it just kind of is just skin tight. When we're at the end, you write a moving hand sculpture into a sunset while being naked and letting your junk hang out while flipping the bird, remaining living enemies. What game was this? What game did you think of? The Atari and the mask is called a Mempo, right? Big out with normal size weapons, like Shack size. Small creature with oversized big weapons, just the classic. Oh, ads will run shortly in a minute, so I'll stop doing things. Small creatures, oversized and big weapons. These are the tropes, anime tropes. What engine are you using to make your game? Using Unreal Engine 4. I'm okay, so Samurai Tadpole, welcome. I am I'm using Unity for Aces on the Moonlight. I'm using Godot for the platform fighter, and I'm using JavaScript and HTML canvas for the Red Riding Hood game. So big sword, small person is always a cool character. Big axe, big weapon, small person. I remember in Tales Symphonia, they had all you had like 20 characters, and they were all the tropes that you could find. One of them was a it was a pink haired little girl with a giant axe that's actually like I think she's like 30. but she looks like a little girl, if I remember correctly. That was one of just all the tropes in one game. It was great. Should be one in the back, just one really big one like this. Like this, yeah, this might be a thing, and that might be like the entrance. With it winding down. Somehow you have to figure out how to get up here, and there's one way up here and one way up here. If I figure out 3D animation, I managed to figure out how to design models for Ace on the Moonlight. I'm making smut. Nice. I'm actually uh oh, I have started a model for the city, not for I can't show you. No, I should be able to show you the model. Or something for Ace on the Moonlight. Um, you know what? I'm gonna make this its own thing. Let's add. One second. Let me add a. Where's window capture? 3D. Okay. Ow. Okay. And then pull you all the way down. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let me just get this all figured out. All right. Now we're going to transition. Right. So studio mode off. That's way, way, way too big. So we're going to pull you over here. Go over here. There we go. So I have this, and I'm trying to make one of those. They do like what's the word? What's the word for it? Selfie sticks, and it will give like this extreme while they roller skate through New York, basically. And it'll make the entire thing really warped. So I made like a street with like cars are lined up, and so I'll draw like Cassandra here doing that thing, doing it while you have all these cars around. Yeah, that's the idea for this. Cities are very hard, especially for me. So that's just the idea for that. Anyway. This reminds me of character in Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero is cool. At least the character design's cool. I don't play gacha stuff. They made bulletproof armor in Japan as much as revealing. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the idea. It's like it's an idea for just to make something look good. You can just kind of hand wave it and it's fine. It's like really no big deal. Um, but if you can, it's like a opportunity for creativity and world building. There's two ways to look at it. Even though in reality it could be something else. It could just be like you thought it looked good, thought it fit, that sort of thing. A 45-year-old veteran woman that looks like chibi of a human with two giant spike clubs. And the opposite, a 17-year-old big muscular himbo that makes normal objects look small as hell. Okay, I can put those together. Let's get them in here. Sorry, my finger. Something happened to it. I think I broke it, but God, it really hurts. Don't know what the issue is. Uh, Kanabo Tetsubo is the Japanese term for giant spike club. Yeah, that's that big club the Oni use. I have zero experience with computers outside of playing games. I'm glad channels like yours exist so I can see the process while I make progress. That's cool. There's a lot of for pure programming. There's a couple tutorials online, millions of tutorials online, but it kind of depends on what you need to do. But yeah, it's good that you're working at it. A fun challenge one day would be to gender swap a bunch of characters. Except our beloved Charlie. Well, Charlie's gender is ambiguous. What's the opposite of ambiguous? I guess the opposite of ambiguous would be clear. That's yeah. Thanks, thanks, Sopa Jam. I don't know what the deal is. I hope it'll be fine. I can't see any problems. It just fucking hurts. The Autumn Gang where Charlie's fit. I think I was. I think I did that with Cassandra. Like they did a switch. What do I have it still? Yeah, I'll go find it. Or I'll just redraw it. Who knows? This side's the same thing. Yeah, I drew Cassandra somewhere. I drew Cassandra wearing Charlie's stuff, and then Charlie wearing Cassandra's clothes. So I'm trying to like design this complex here. This is like a Final Destination type thing. Oh, you heading up? Koofy, thanks for coming. Oof. You keep the stream playing? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. like built into the wall over here. So I appreciate it, Koofy. And thanks for talking so much. Really helps pass the time here. So I have no idea. Like, there's a waterfall in here, and there's also like a waterfall. I don't know what this is here, but oh, yeah. You're gonna get Bruce and Tino? Okay. I think actually I might take a little break too. I've barely done anything except sketch. Ow. Okay. I'll take a little. No, actually, I won't take a break. I'll keep doing this. Stellar Blade being on Switch is gonna be a problem because it might have like, what's the word? Frame rate issues. Are you gonna be have points of interaction on your stages, or are they just gonna be visually different, like in 2XKO? Some of them. I think some of them will have like interaction stuff. Cause see, right now, like I'm drawing this. And the stage is gonna be like over here, right? It's gonna look like this. So there's gonna be like just a long sort of thing here. And I was thinking that it's inside a cave, so maybe like stalactites can fall down randomly. But I don't know about it. But yeah, some of them I want interactions. When it comes to Switch, I hereby propose we change its name to for Switch Edition only to Switchblade. That is a good name. Fight in the graveyard. Yeah, the graveyard could be. Did I have an idea for that? I don't think so. The main problem is like for platform fighter stages, they're typically like this. They're kind of just floating out in the middle of nowhere. Um, or like this, okay, there's like a wall all the way down to the edge. And this is how all of my stages are. So I have to find a way for it to make sense while having an infinite wall downwards. So I can say like this is like a balcony that they're fighting on. Which pillars? Like yeah, oh yeah, these things. Yeah. These those are Buddhist. No, I don't know the gravestones. They're like they're put in memorial to like these monks. I don't know if they're actually gravestones. They're just kind of there from to memorialize them. Maybe lampposts. Oh no. Okay, so these are a type of grave marker. They're like a memorial obelisk, right? And then these are like this is like Roman ruins, Roman and Greek ruins, floating in the middle of nowhere in this space. So these are columns. These are broken columns. Oh. Let's see how this looks here. Yeah, so concentrate this for a bit. Okay. I'm currently learning how to make landscapes for my game. It's not an open world, but it's going to be a big open field, and I hope to add mountains and tunnels. That's great. You should look at the Ocarina of Time overworld. It's a pretty good overworld. It's small. It's got some little bits on it, little bits of like secrets in it. Or Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess might be a little more interesting because it's really big. It has a lot of little secrets and areas, mountains, all that stuff. Caves, yeah, tunnels, caves, stuff like that. The best would be like Tears of Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, but those are huge open worlds. Why does the Neo girl fight with her fists if everyone else fights with swords? Wait, the Neo girl, the um, she has swords. She has like she just fights with everything. So she has fist, swords. These are a little really thick, but she also has a gun. She's supposed to like, you know how ninjas are always like really martial arts heavy, and they sometimes have knives. So she's supposed to be like a super ninja. She'll have knives, swords, gun, fists. Some impossible master of everything. I've been learning the basics of Unreal Engine, and I gotta say, I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I expected it to be done in a week since it's just grass and dirt. Never, nothing is ever that easy in development. Nothing. Every time you think things will get, will be fine. It's just nah. I thought the hitting the wall would be a simple thing, but that took 2 weeks. Or bouncing off the wall properly would be simple. Where's her gun? Her gun. Ouch. Oh. 1 second. Wait. Is her gun is attached to her back. So, see this sword? The gun is like here. It's like attached to the to this little. But basically, this thing is a belt buckle, basically. And she has one on the front and the back. Her gun is based on like a Mauser, I think it's called. I don't know what this should be a term, but you and a few other peers have not only inspired me to start, but are the reason I'm able to sit down and actually do it. I tried once at 14, gave up. 25 now. What's up anymore? Yeah, it's hard to do when you're young, when you don't know what's happening. But yeah, it's that there is like a there's like two times when I always wanted to make games, but you know I had no programming. It seemed really impossible, really daunting. Um, but then I watched a bunch of speed runs, and I was still super interested in making games because they talk about game design and programming. And then I actually watched that Panenkoic video. Watched Rolling Rocks commentated the Parallel Universes video, and like that made me sit down and do like I'm gonna make this now. And it really made me sit down and do it. You know they disguise guns as knives in Japan. Oh, I didn't know that. The no the Mauser. Actually, was it the Mauser gun? No, it was the Luger. Oh my god, the Luger, not the Mauser. The Luger pistol, the World War II. But the ones with do I have it? Right. So the basically the silhouette is like similar to the Luger. Was it the Mauser? No, this is the rifle. Mauser 06. Mauser pistol. C96, yeah. Yeah, I meant the C96. It has the magazine in front instead of in the handle. And it's like it's styled like a feudal cannon, Japanese feudal cannon. So this is way more custom. Like this whole her whole situation is way more custom since she made all of this, like this suit and everything. Whereas these guys, they're just police officers, so they have like a gun. It's like a rare gun, but it's a gun. Oh, okay. Okay. By field cannon, do you mean the Ozutsu? I think Ozutsu. Let's see. I don't know the actual name for it. Yeah, like yeah, the large matchlock gun. Yeah, yeah. There was a small version that I saw. Japanese hand cannon. Yeah. Let me see if I can actually. This is the version I was like looking at. That was what I started like the idea that maybe she should have a gun. What's your biggest inspiration for the game design? Mine is J Stars and Jump Force with a variety of characters and destructive environments. Um, the biggest inspiration for me for Ace on the Moonlight was Guilty Gear and Smash. Um, I guess okay, Pong. Pong would be it, but the game design that I did myself would be like Smash and Guilty Gear. So adding fighting attacks to Pong, and then air dashing, air dash fighters, stuff like that. So those two games. Okay, there's some people are watching ads, so I'm gonna sit here for a second. Sit here for about 30 seconds. We'll talk about the game design for Aces and stuff. Three, two, one. Okay. So the game design for Ace on the Moonlight was Pong, Guilty Gear, and Smash. Smash is gonna be the biggest inspiration for a lot of these competitive games. Um, and then like Guilty Gear, I really liked because of how creative it was, because of how out there the design is. I don't like them as much like as it makes some problems for like them as fighting games because it makes like horrible balance. But every character is super unique. Every character like has basically playing their own game, right? So it's like getting 10 games in one. And I really appreciated that aspect of it. Smash is going to be the one, and most Nintendo games are going to be the biggest ones, especially for stuff like Control, how Control is supposed to feel, and how much work you're supposed to put into that, and game feel and such. I was described for a while, but I really didn't underestimate. I didn't underestimate how difficult art and game development is, so I didn't truly pay attention. Oh, you've been subscribed for a while. Thank you. Um, yeah, art is the hard part for me. It takes a very long time for me to make the art. Game development, yeah. It takes a while, but like it's in the end that everything works and like you did it. It like you saw when I don't know if you were here, but when I've actually made everything work in the Unity thing I was doing a second ago, like it's really rewarding. It's really like you did it, you fixed it, you got it. I'm gonna actually make my own game. I'm actually gonna lock in and learn. That's great. That's great. But take your time. You're 25. You got time. You got time. Don't burn yourself out like I did. Hate how long it takes, but love the feeling of having created something. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It takes forever, but it's like there's no other feeling like that. I need like something interesting back here. Maybe something like this. Like I need like up and down stuff. It's like the most ridiculous, absolutely insane palatial establishment in this. Like it could be interesting though. Yeah, we're rooting for you, Samurai. Mr. Bex like showing people stuff to get inspired by. You have like a encyclopedic knowledge. I should get back to that mech, and when we do, I hope you'll be here with a night mech, man. Oh, I can put the statues here. That's right. Okay. Everything's coming out in September. My God. What kind of game were you making, Samurai? I'm not sure if you mentioned. Mm. So again, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to figure this out. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm muted. I'm making a third-person fighting game. Like, yeah, the jump force thing. I think it'd be interesting with It's like DK Bonanza, where you can pick up whatever you want and use it as like you can slide on it as a skateboard or surfboard. You can throw it. You can just hit people with it. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Like if a game didn't have a block button, you had to actually pick something up and block with that to make that work. Yeah, it is. It will be pretty hard to do. But Brawlhalla has something like it. Like you have to pick up items, and that will change things, and that's primarily how the game works. Thanks, Small Man. I would not have known I was muted. Characters like Cyclops helped me realize how many changes to powers there are. So imagine lasers have cutting, burning, and punching damage. Yeah, impact lasers. Make a stage of a gangplank of a galley. Of the gang? What's a gangplank? Gangplank. It's a dude. Movable? Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. A galleon? Make a stage. First, I gotta make a map that looks like some type of field, then make it destructive. Slowly but surely. Good. It'd be cool in the end to incorporate. I assume like I don't know. I don't play these games, so I don't know if they're like particularly stagnant, but they seem like they're becoming stagnant. It's having something interesting come out of them. Okay. Um, I still have to figure this out. I'm not particularly good at painting, unfortunately. The process isn't there yet. I feel like this is a lot more realistic, and this is like a lot more how she looks, actually looks, because she's so stylized. Yeah. To be honest, the goal is to introduce a story I've been making for a decade. That's good. If you know Mojito from JJK, imagine that, but with Adam Eve from Invincible abilities. Which one's Mojito? Oh, this guy. Yeah, okay, I know. I don't know much about JJK. I just know like how they look. So. Oh, when's the femboy tutorial? Quag Dingle. Well, I have the stream up. The If you go on YouTube, Quag Dingle. If you have the if you go on the YouTube, it you can find the VOD in the live tab. for the fanboy tutorial. But yeah, to get a fuller one, I have to actually figure out a few things. Mojito is. Oh, we didn't get you an editor turn those VODs into fits. I do need to do that. I need to get back on it. I don't know why I stopped making videos. You the players get crazy. You the player get crazy powers to fight some insanely OP characters. Mojito is cursed spirit made of human emotions and his abilities to change the soul of anyone he touches. That's cool. No problem, Quag Dingle. Ah. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, fingers. I have to, oh, you know, that might be what it is. I do this. I just hold it like this all the time. And like, it can fuck with my like, yeah, this particular area. That's probably what it is. The way I hold this all the time like this, I put pressure like on this finger particularly. That's probably what it is. What do I draw with? This is a Cintiq with a Cintiq pen. I also have the Intuos for portability because this thing is fucking huge, expensive, and heavy. It's really heavy. It takes up all the room in my here. Actually, I can show you. I think. Look how big this is. All the room. Draw on the screen so it's helpful. That's a whole table. Yeah, I know. It's like I have no space to do anything. Like I have like this is how it looks. Yeah, this is like my desk is like this. Has this annoying cutout for no reason. And then I have like I actually have two desks. So the one you're on right now, the one you guys are on, are like right here, and like this is a Cintiq. This is the mouse. That's a mouse pad. Then I have my laptop for my Mac over here, and thankfully, like my monitor is fairly thin, so it looks like that. Actually, it's the entire size of this. And then my keyboard is like this. It's hanging between these two. So, and then I have the second monitor where you're actually on right here, or third monitor technically. And then I have something else over here. It's the silhouette maker. This is basically my desk setup. And there am I. There I am. Sorry. This is the stupidest part, where the keyboard has to float between the two tables. This sucks to well playing games, is because I have this whole thing and I can't use it to play games, so I have to use like widen it out like this. It's very annoying. If I pull this up here, no. I'm doing a very complicated sort of thing here, so that might take me a second. Are you going to have a great sword fighter? Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a great sword. It's a big dude with a big sword. I think we talked about him before. This guy a long time ago. I don't know if you were here telling me about all these guys. I'm trying to figure out what kind of sword he has. This is the Flaumberge, whatever it's called. He also has like he's a science fiction mech, like a power armor. So he has a Gatling gun. He has a giant shotgun that self loads, and he has a special sword that's a whip sword. So it's giant. It's like fire, 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 and it's like a segmented sword that breaks apart. So Berg is pronounced with a soft G. It's French. You know what? What the hell is a soft G? Do you have any scary lore? Scary lore? I mean, yeah. So that guy I just showed you with the mech, I want him to be like sort of like an abomination. Like it's like a you know how people do like human experimentation in these stories, but instead of like because they all had to figure out a way to kill all these monsters, right? Or at least defend against them. So I thought like some people would do some horrible experiments, all that sort of thing. And this guy, like he was like they possessed him with a some sort of like the dead or something like something like that. Not like scientifically changed him. They like use a ritual to summon something to possess him, and as a child, and maybe like that he grew into this Superman super soldier guy. Hey, Nina Viola on Twitch, thank you for the raid. Um, so I want to do something like that, or something similar to Warhammer as well. Hi, Nina. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Well, I'm doing pretty good. We're almost at the end of the stream. We have about an hour left in the stream. It looks cool. Thank you. It's a big mech man. Sort of a night mech. Well, the implication. Thank you, Samurai Tadpole. So yeah, right now we're doing some stages like this. Oh, we're doing some ads on YouTube. What have you been doing, Nina? Oh, right now we're doing like little, what's the word? Concepts for stages in my fighter. It looks very plain in the immediate background. I have to add like a thing here. I was also doing art. Oh, made one of my dogs into an emote. That's great. That's cute. I need to make emotes. Oh man, I have to do that. Um, First I have to turn on stickers for YouTube and then I have to make emotes. I don't have as many followers here though. I was, oh, nice. You make these yourself? It's the dark one is Duke and the lighter one is Molly. They're cute dogs. I'm a sucker for horror hidden in any lore. My grandma introduced me to zombies and then I learned about creepypasta and I never looked back. My grandma introduced you to zombies. Well, like, as in, like, she showed you, like, zombie movies, or, like, she was so old she looked like a zombie? Um, I like this like double. Might be hard to see, but I really like this double. What's the word? Tiered thing I'm working on here. Zombie movies. I can't remember the name at the moment. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Oh, okay. So I think I saw Shaun of the Dead, but I really don't like. I don't like. I don't really like horror movies. Really, really don't like horror at all. But these are stages for a platform fighter. I'll show you. I guess I'll show you guys. Uh, for new viewers, if they're still here. This is a concept for it. It kind of looks like this right now, but this is the idea it's supposed to look like. And I'm trying to figure out, like, that's like this stage. I'm trying to figure out what else I could do with it. And maybe, like, this is like inside a the waterfall inside a cave, so maybe like a more waterfalls. I don't know. Oh right, there's like a big. Okay. Okay, here. Add something that looks interesting. Ugh. Waterfalls are small holes in the ceiling, and the water comes down, draining outside. Yeah, yeah, something a little something interesting. Like I mean, the caves are gonna be like pretty dank, you know, so there's gonna be water coming down from it. Um, what was that? Was that my phone? Hey Siri, where are you? Oh, oops. We got you over here. Okay. All right. There we go. Get some. Okay. We'll go for about 20 more minutes. And then... Maybe like a shrine over here, like a big shrine, instead of just a mirrored version of that. Okay. Looks so fun just rough sketching out stuff and doodling. Yeah, it's a lot more fun than cleaning it up. That's for sure. That's why I have so many rough sketches and not that many finished stuff. Agreed. Yep. Yep. Not a huge fan of cleaning things up. I've been working on this for like so long trying to figure this out, but it takes forever. So dull. I usually think the sketch is better than the finished color versions. Yep. I have that a lot too. I also have like it takes so long that it just kind of becomes not that good anymore for me. Hmm. Looks so good. Churches in the cave. Yeah, I will have to. It looked like some like real caves, like giant caves that have their own atmosphere, like they have clouds up here. And then there's like actually I should add that. I should add clouds everywhere. That would be good atmosphere. And there's canyons. There are canyons like Grand Canyon or some other canyons that have like these windswept and I guess water swept striations. Fog or mist, yeah. Fog or mist or clouds, its own weather system because it's so huge. Okay. Oh. We got to mention that everyone has the same strength and you can combine abilities. That's cool. You can like customize your own character. It's like well, with the me characters in Smash. Essentially all the same, but you can change the moves. I wonder. It's just like designing this actual stage. Is, the background is pretty hard. Like, what do I want out of this? How big should it be? It's basically sandbox with combat focus. Honestly, that also reminds me of Halo. They call it a combat sandbox. They can kind of pick whatever attacks they want or weapons they want. What do I have over here? All right. Perspective is annoying though. We'll just have like a Japanese castle up here. I think I need to get like a big mountain in the background. Is it missing or is it just dialing in what's there? It it's missing something. Like this background is like I guess it's hard to see because I'm not showing anyone. Oh, I can see bells, banners that incorporated into this stage. You know, that's a great idea. Actually adding stuff like especially like a flag of some kind. Because it's supposed to be like wind coming out of here, you know, into the cave. Into this stage or universe. It's well, because like, so first of all, these like fighting game stages, so there has to be something in the background, particularly center focus. Sometimes, for it to be good is a problem, and I'm missing something in the center. I think it has to be like a big castle in the background. Um, I plan on having mechs and kaiju as playable characters, although probably come later. The ability to make your own maps. That'd be fun. Mechs and kaiju. So is it like are you gonna have like size differences? So like some mech and kaiju's and some regular people? So you have like Goku fighting Godzilla. How many times did I say issue or problem? Probably a lot. I think I just said there's a problem. There's an issue right here. Like the cast idea? Thank you. Okay. It's like this. Maybe it's like a courtyard here. It's a big old courtyard. And like a bridge leading to this area. Don't know how to feel about that. Just a big bridge. You like the cast idea? Thanks. Giant wind chime, statue of Emperor Soldier, big bell, one big bell, and a couple smaller bells on each side. I mean, I could put in like a bunch of. Like a bell would be cool. Oh, oh, jeez. There's like statues right here. Draw them better. It's like just like that. This is drawn worse, but there's statues on the upper walkway here. Ugh. The brainstorming gain the vibe of the environment. Yeah. When it comes together, like the atmosphere, right, comes together, it's great. Before that, there can be a problem. But it's the main courtyard, and then what? See the layout. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. The layout makes it a little bit easier. Just hard to tell what I'm gonna do with it. I like it. Comes down. Wait, this is it's lifted up, and then this is like brought down here. Scale becomes kind of off though. Hey, Pixelassi. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, hang on. Since everyone is base strength side, doesn't change the power combination, that can be changed. Okay. Mostly back, we can discuss our bets later. But we did pretty well. Yeah, we actually did very well last Gogeta. What is the one thing Sun Wukong couldn't do was jump out of the Buddha's hand. Yeah. Because the entire world is the Buddha's palm. I already talked about Ocarina of Time, that we saw quite little. Yeah, I talked a little bit about it. Um, I saw it looked like the hired this man Nintendo Unreal, what's the word, Unreal ports, basically, when they put Zelda into an Unreal game or Unreal Engine. You ever watched Invisible? It gave me the idea to separate powers in different categories from travel, utility, defense. Oh, okay. I watched some of you Invincible. It's hard for me to get through comic stuff though, which I could chuck wood. Viltrumites manipulate the space around them to fly, hence why they can create their own leverage to generate power. Huh. Oh, so he does explain some stuff. I'm pretty sure I remember a giant Buddha statue in one of the Ghost of Tsushima Yote games. Yeah, giant Buddha statues are pretty common, honestly. There's tons of them around the world. It's all a work in progress. Yep, that's how I feel about it. The foundation of Japanese castle is a giant stone wall the castle sits on top of, right? So ninjas can't get to it. How hard were our bets carried by Xbox Nintendo? Very hard. Yeah, so it's unfair that they announce it so late, so we can't, so I decided to count it. Look at this. We got 9 in likely. I thought 10, you thought 11, and we got 9, so we were so close. I didn't put Settle Blade 2. I removed Settle Blade 2 like an idiot. But for unlikely, we got 6. We all chose 6, and we actually got 6. I got Doom Dark Ages DLC, even long shots like 2039 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 we got. But the big one, the Copium, Persona 6, and Duskbloods, and Kingdom Hearts 4. I said 1 would show, you said 3 would show, and 3 actually showed. So like we did really well. We only one we were off on was likely. We were 1 off on likely. And we got perfect for everything else. Crazy. I think this castle has to be much bigger. Let's get rid of this background here. And clear up this upper walkway. The world of the boy is invincible as far as how normal humans manage the brand. So these kaiju level mostly it's more interesting than power systems. Good be heading out. Good night. Oh, thank you for coming and thanks for talking. We're all Charlie enjoyers here. So gambling pays off. Yep. We should put actual money on it. Yeah, they're gonna do the Let me look up an actual castle. You can look up some videos of Japanese castle design after stream, yeah. I'm trying to look up these right now. Yeah, this is way more interesting than what I'm doing. You know what I should do? I should really just do like a full-on Japanese castle layout. Oh, Osaka Castle is pretty nutty. There we go. Yeah, okay. That's why it looks a little bit weird. Because it should be on top and far away. They're all built in like squares anyway, so it's like this. It comes down, it's like these. Yeah, this would be a lot better, like walls. And then this is like to an entirely different area. You can look hey Pedro, you're a fidget spinner. It's nice. You can be whatever you want to be. They were all painted white after the warring period to preserve them. They were black originally. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen a black castle. See, there's like a the movie. Oh, 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 it's all AI. Oh my God, this is all AI. Oh, what am I playing? I am working on a platform fighter. Oh yeah, Spiral 4. That's right. Spiral's coming out. I'm not sure what about the flight focus, I guess. Oh, I that came off to me as like a oh, what's the word? A, a section, not so much the actual thing. Excuse me. Speaking of yeah, how it's Crazy Taxi. No, I don't know what they mean by they use AI. That could be like coding, could be mood boards, it could be bug fixing. I'm not sure what they meant by AI. It could be AI generated art. Like who knows? The devs in the interview suggested that it would be flight focus. Oh, an open world. Oh, okay. Oh, that might be a problem. That might mean it's like an even like lower budget game because it's kind of like a just one thing, not a full on adventure. Yeah, it's gonna be gatehouse. You ever played The Cave? I have not played The Cave. It is too vague, and the only thing they deconfirm for Jake Test is voice acting or that they may remove some assets. Is it is it a is it a remake or is an open is a new game? I I should try it out. Okay, I'll look up The Cave. That and Risk of Rain 2. I heard Risk of Rain 2 is very good. Music, I listen to the music. So. Okay. New game with San Fran and new locals. Okay, World Tour is subtitle right. They copied Mario Kart. I think you see more of a raised wall before the stairs at the gatehouse. I'd be surprised if the new Crazy Taxi doesn't have a map in Tokyo or doesn't go crossover stuff. Doesn't have portals. The Crazy Taxi should have portals. You should see more raised stairs before the raised wall before the stairs to the gatehouse. Yeah, this area down here is hard to figure out. Like I'm gonna have to switch it up. I think Crazy Taxi had multiple cities in prior games. Oh, apparently only the first game is actually great. Arcade staple for me. No, I do not think. Yeah, I might have to like give more of a. Mario Kart World likely had a small influence, but open world syndrome has been crucial, all right, and it's still going. I think of having castle look massive and have the peak cut halfway into the waterfall space. Oh, that would be something, yeah. Something actually be annoyed for the first time in OOT remake. Hmm. I really do have to figure this out more and draw it more properly. Hmm. I do hope they don't change too much about Ocarina of Time. I mean, it is literally perfect, so I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it should all be up on stilts because this is underwater. Is this 3D? This is a 2D game. This is a 2D game. 2D fighter, platform fighter, like this. You fight. Yeah, it's a remake. Yeah, there's God. The Majora, especially after the Majora's Mask remake. I don't know. I also wonder, is Nintendo making it or is it one of those what are they called? Uh, Greco? Was that what they were? I forgot their name. Maybe who made the 3DS remakes? You'll need the remake to have significant problems for people to consider that the OG had merit, or for the remake to be portable only. Wait for the remake to remake disc Grezzo. Yeah. Are you making it all by yourself, or do you are part of a team? I'm making it on my own. It's very hard, but you know what can you do? Um, that will be this will be more interesting. Okay, I think I got something. I think I got something. All right, let's get rid of you. I don't want you around anymore. You're annoying to draw and didn't get anywhere. I think what I'm gonna do is lift the entire temple has to be lifted off the ground, so that way I can have like this look. So they're on top of here, and there's like a wall, and every stage has to have this. So if I lift everything up off the ground, I only have a few minutes left, so I'm gonna do this fast. Uh, so we have a giant cave that comes in, and we have like our upper draws probably. We have a giant cave over here. We have our upper parts over here. Windswept, windswept. Okay. Now over here, stops, and then there's like, and we have windswept parts. Yeah, it's really hard, the making all these games on my own. I actually think Grizz are a pretty good studio, though in retrospect they have very few games. 60% of their output is Nintendo ports and remakes, but they co-dev on Triforce Heroes and Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, it is. I guess it's hard to like figure out what these second-party studios are like because they could be working on anything in the background. So there's the ground, and there's like there's a courtyard. There's like there's I don't want to call it studio bad, but ILCA are a studio that I have very little faith in. What is ILCA? Japanese game developer. Let's see. Oh wow. Pokemon Home, Idolmaster, Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl, and Sandland One Piece Odyssey. Okay, so not great. Well, a support studio for a bunch of stuff though, including Yakuza 0. Their output is Pokemon. I think they're getting better based on this, but yeah, Pokemon fan must hate them. Yeah, Shining Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl was not well received. So we're gonna have like raised off the ground because there's water here. I wouldn't put too much credit on being a sports studio who shares with half a dozen others unless they specifically nail a piece which is documented good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to tell with at least with Nintendo stuff. I think that'd be a cool. Okay, this would be a cool idea. I think it's like too many cool ideas at once. It's like Japan castle, cave behind waterfall, raised raised over water. This might take a lot of concepting to figure out, but it should be cool in the end. Because Japan has all of these. They have a temple that's raised up over the water. You know, the one that floods. Okay. So it shouldn't be a square. Let's make it a little more interesting. Nah, I think it. I want to do the stones. I want to like the stilts. Take quite a bit of understanding to figure this out. It could be like an entire section down here that's second. So that like two-tiered, like I was talking about before. So the whole thing could be raised up over the rushing water, and then there's like a second area down here. That's a cool thought. Okay. And then yeah, you can you can have the rest of it. That's something cool. Crazy that the director of Monster Hunter World Iceborne is that ILCA Kyoto offices. Huh. I don't really know much about Monster Hunter. Like it seems to always be controversy, but people keep playing them. Who knows who's to say? It's gonna be something. I could add these things. These things are actually giant. They're supposed to be gigantic, so maybe I can add like minarets essentially. A large ship might also add some dimension as well to show how massive the cave is. Or people playing kites, windmills. Yeah, actually, yeah. You know, there's a lot of scale I'm missing. I added all these stalagmites in detail, but yeah, you mentioned flags. Flags are a good idea. I think it's supposed to be like abandoned and disrepair, but we'll see. See what I can do with it. Japanese ships are small. Yeah, I can like have a sort of ship system, right? Because that could be how they had they use the water to move around as well. They also have like stuff to help people because this is rushing water. Actually, no, it wouldn't be rushing water. I don't know. We'll see. If it's cool enough, it will be rushing water. It is a legacy franchise which is making changes. Think of World as Breath of the Wild and imagine each sequel is gaining but losing people despite mega hits. I see. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen was nice as well. Capcom is kind of like that. They'll make big changes with their games. Like even if it, for better or for worse. The main elements are earth, water, and wind, so I was brainstorming things of those nature. It's cool ideas. Thanks for the help. Oh, my speaking of which, it is actually time to end it. I do have to go. But thanks for coming, thanks for talking. I appreciate all the help, all the brainstorming help. And tomorrow we'll be doing Stellar Blade on the other channel. And what's I said Friday or I think I said Friday. Friday we could do sorry, what was it Friday? No, I think it was Saturday, I said. Completely blanking now. Some friends will catch you later, yeah. I'll see you soon. Nice. So you gotta finish that castle next time. Yeah, I have a good idea now. What did I say? Was it ow? Here, come on. Yo, what the hell? Saturday. Okay. Saturday is the short stack stream. Or how to draw short stacks 2. So yeah, we'll figure that out then. But yeah, thank you for coming. And thank you, Nina, for oh yeah, follow me. I followed you too. Thank you for giving me that raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow or Saturday, whichever one you want to go to. Yeah, short sex 2 before GTA 6. You got Ocarina of Time remake before GTA 6. I think they might not care. Yeah, Nintendo might not care about GTA 6. They'll put Ocarina of Time like the day of GTA 6. You have a great day too, Nina. Thank you. I probably won't be streaming. I won't be streaming Stellar Blade on Twitch. I stream it on the on YouTube, but short sex will be on both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys.